underway. David Gilreath from the 3. 25, 30, 35, explodes midfield. A chance to return the opening kickoff for 6. He'll take it to the house. 97 yards. David Gilreath, the senior from Minneapolis.
Brett Bielema, Brett, talked about how important it is for guys to make plays in this kind of game. And how about the very first play? Coach Bielema gets exactly what he wants.
To college football we go. Athletic Director Barry Alvarez filling in on the sideline. Wisconsin facing Auburn, the Outback Bowl. J.J. Watt in attendance to watch his brother Derek. Here's Melvin Gordon getting the Badgers fired up.
Don't walk off this field in tears, man. We got Auburn. Bring them out. 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 Let's go.
He can talk the talk or scream the talk in that instance and more than walk the walk, as he would prove. First quarter, Joel Stave faking the handoff to Gordon. Play action, rolling right. He'll find Corey Clement for the touchdown as 8 Auburn defenders on the left side of the field. That's what Gordon does to Heisman Trophy finalists. He makes the defense wary of him for good reason, and that leaves Clement over. Third quarter, Gordon. This time Wisconsin's down by 7 at the 25, finds some space in the middle, and he's gone. 27th rushing touchdown this season, second most in Big Ten history, and the Badgers tied at 14. Closing seconds to the third. Wisconsin's down by 3. 4th and 1 at midfield. Critical here. Gordon up the middle, finds a hole, outraces Jermaine Whitehead, and then, oh no, you didn't. Stiff-arming his way into the end zone. You can just imagine all across Wisconsin, they're going wild after this superb effort by Gordon. Not only the fans, the Wisconsin sideline, Alvarez and his teammates loving it. So fourth quarter action, Wisconsin's down 24-21. More from Gordon. The guy's a one-man band. Fights his way into the end zone. Third touchdown in the second half. And 3 in the game overall, and Wisconsin's a 4-point lead. However, not to be deterred, 3 minutes to go. Cameron Artis-Payne, the handoff. He knows about tough sledding as well for Auburn as they lead at 31-28. So with under a minute to play, Wisconsin is driving. 4th and 5. Out of the gun. Stave. Sam Arneson. First down. Wisconsin able to keep the drive alive. From there, 29-yard attempt. Rafael Gaglione, and that is good. That will send us to overtime in the Outback Bowl. And there, a 45-yard attempt. Daniel Carlson. It is wide right off the post. My goodness. Wisconsin wins it 34-31 behind a sublime performance from Melvin Gordon III. 34 rushes, 251 yards, an Outback Bowl record, and the aforementioned 3 touchdowns. They went up the year 11-3 overall for Alvarez, put into a tough position and now a cold position. That face does not lie. What that feels like. Wasn't a nice bucket challenge, but it was a warm way to celebrate a victory like this, at least on the inside. He'll deal with the shivers if it means a victory for his team in the Outback Bowl. 34-31 is the final. Artis-Payne, for his part, 26 carries, 126 yards, and a couple of touchdowns, as both of these teams combining for a ton of yardage.
Nelson lets it take a bounce. It dies at midfield. He picks it up. And Nelson gets down the sideline. Nelson still on the move. Watch Nick, the quick Nelson. Touchdown, Wisconsin. 50 yards.
Snap to Hornibrook. Pressure coming again. Alex steps up. He throws a dart down the middle. Touchdown, Wisconsin. A.J. Taylor into the end zone. And the Badgers take the lead.
Well, it's one of the few times today for sure that Alex Hornibrook's been able to step up in a clean pocket. There was just nobody in front of him, so he had clear vision on his wide receiver, A.J. Taylor, beating the Viper, the hybrid safety linebacker, Khaleke Hudson.
What a throw. Small, tight window.
He was the difference in the game.
He was. That's what we talked about at the top of our broadcast. Which quarterback would step up, make the plays to win it. And today, that quarterback wore red. As Jim Harbaugh crosses the field to shake hands with his friend, Paul Chris. Wisconsin keeps it going. They defeat Michigan 24-10 and improve their record to 11-0 with Minnesota next week in the Twin Cities. Thank you very much. The final score here at Camp Randall Stadium on Wisconsin, 24-10. The Badgers beat the Wolverines.
Here I go! 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 Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide.
Stabby takes the snap, looking under some pressure, steps up, looks, throws, end zone, Melvin Gordon, touchdown Wisconsin! Melvin Gordon with a rolling catch into the end zone. Game on in Madison.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide.
Here's a handoff to Clement to the 25, from a cut to the right to the 20, shakes right again, to the 10, to the 5, touchdown Wisconsin! Corey Clement, welcome back!
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Ready or not, here I come.
Stabby close to the ball, takes the snap, handoff forward, over the left side to the end zone, touchdown, Melvin Gordon. Back to throw, looking, fires, end zone, caught, touchdown Wisconsin, from Wheelwright. Oh, did he pick a good time to make a big play.
Will be LSU and Wisconsin. If you aim for the king, don't just wound him. Les Miles survived that coup attempt and perhaps coming back stronger if his damn strong football team can help him enjoy the day at Lambeau. Have a great day. That's what Les wants to do as he gets ready to open the season against Wisconsin.
The first game is really your first stamp and on how this season's going to be. So these guys are ready to roll.
We get to start the season off fast. I feel like we go up there and do all the little things well, then, we should be able to take care of business.
It's all about who really wants it more. That is the true foundation of who you are. And you always want to come out to a fast start. You never want to start a season 0-1.
They're going to challenge us in every way, special teams, defense, and offense. And, we're looking forward to the challenge.
I just feel like it's going to be hard-nosed football. Big Ten against the SEC. Don't get any better than that.
What you got, Aaron? Come on, kid.
I read somewhere that game day has been at 5 games between the Big Ten and SEC.
Okay.
And the SEC is 5-0.
Wow.
Streaks are meant to be broken. On Wisconsin. Come on,
Great pick. I love it.
I love that.
Great pick. All right.
Continues on. Latrell Jamerson from his own 2. And he'll bang it out. Harris out of the gun, fakes the inside handoff, and he'll keep it, and he won't get there. Won't get it. Here's Houston. Can he make the catch?
Into the game.
Ball is out. Wisconsin gets the turnover. But he was right there. 30-yard field goal attempt is on the way. He's the guy trying to replace Joe Schobert, who was just brilliant all everything for Wisconsin. Stop there. He's certainly capable of it. And on 4th and 1. Wow. His career long is 51 against LSU.
Here's the give to Clement against straight ahead. Breaks to his right. Clement driving to the goal line. Touchdown, Wisconsin. The first touchdown of the year, and the Badgers lead. Weiser down. Snap. Spot. Kick. And it is good! Rafael Gaglianone kicks Wisconsin.
On 1st and 15. Harris gets out of that trouble and puts himself in some more. Picked off by Dakota Dixon. And flags go flying. And players come together now.
You just got to be smart with the football. It gets away from Beagle, and I can't tell you where he's throwing that ball. It's almost like in the backfield he gets impulsive. He gets away from one guy, and he's like, I got an impulse. I got to get rid of this football, and I'm just going to throw it. I don't know where it's going.
A big win as the Badgers defeat LSU 16-14.
Brandon Williams back there, who, as you mentioned earlier, has taken one back this year, can return the football.
He's a Big Ten Conference Special Teams Player of the Week a few weeks ago. Here's the punt coming from Kusa.
Coming after it.
Oh, he fumbled it. It's blocked unbelievably. Wisconsin with a chance to pounce. Who's got it? Touchdown Badgers. Unbelievable. Simply shocking.
That's why you call timeout, to make sure you can only do so much. You can't have the punter drop the football.
And now trying to avoid another heartbreaker in Wisconsin with a chance to win it on a 46-yard go-ahead field goal try by Nebraska from Rafael Gaglianone. He just missed a moment ago. 46-yarder into the wind, and he got it through the uprights. Rafael Gaglianone puts Wisconsin in front with 4 seconds to go. Heartbreak again for the Huskers. And an incredible drive by Joel Stave and the Badgers to take the lead in the final moments.
Gaglianone just drives this one through, just sneaks in the right upright. Remember, it was the right hash that he missed the time before, and it was on the right hash once again. I don't know how many times your heart can be broken, but Nebraska's experiencing it again, and it's the opposite on the Wisconsin sideline.
Hey, thanks, Rob. Back to you, Sean.
With Bollinger now in the alumni office at University of North Dakota. The families at most games. Look out! Bennett. They have an angle. Can they get him? Yes. Flag down at the end of the run. They got him at the 1-yard line. Only the angle allowed them to catch Michael Bennett. An 83-yard run. How many more yards does he need to get Ron Dane's career mark? He might get them all today. Gary Barker
in the second half
missed the tackle near the line of scrimmage, and it was Rashad Bowman who chased him down to save the touchdown.
But Sean, both you and I were looking to see if Bowman was going to be able to take advantage of the angle. And with all due respect to the speed of Michael Bennett, you got to figure he's just a little tuckered.
Calhoun lined up to the left of Stocco. Quarterback draw. Stocco! Touchdown!
John Stocco, a 4-yard touchdown run with 24 seconds to go.
John Stocco's going to go back, set up like a pass. Watch Brian Calhoun come in here and get a block. John Stocco in the end zone. Owen Daniels also with a block.
Excellent blocking up front. And Lawrence, number 76, with a good block.
He was gone. Here we go.
The big boy. Look out. Ron Day. He needs 23. He's across the 40. Open up the history book. Here comes Ron Day. Ron Day. Ron Day just outran every back in major college football history. Ron Day has just become the all-time leading rusher in NCAA history, surpassing the previous mark of 6,279 yards. Congratulations, Ron Dane.
Kendrick Pryor takes advantage of a haymaker block, paving the way for the young receiver to take it to the end zone. Badgers in the lead. Play fake, Hornibrook throws to the left, jump ball, caught by Kendrick Pryor. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Stanley in the shotgun, not ready for the snap, and coming up with it is Wisconsin, Leon Jacobs, and he takes it to the house. And they have punched their ticket again to the Big Ten championship game as they have captured the West, and they stay unbeaten.
On second down, Scott again. And Scott fumbles the football. Ball loose, and it's Musso who's got it. Musso with a spin. Musso with blockers. Musso got a block, and he's got a touchdown.
You just saw the running back in Musso come out. 63-yard fumble return for 6. And Kevin, at the end of that run, there was one guy who could have made a play, and Musso slowed down to allow his blockers to catch up to him. The ball comes out right there. Dixon did an outstanding job of getting his helmet on the ball. Right there, ball's out. Fortuitous bounce. Now watch him run. This is outstanding running. He beats O'Connor and then allows his blockers to do
76% of his passes here for the Badgers. Number 1, and Crick couldn't bring him down. The slide step and complete to out. And Pedersen are the 2 tight ends operating for the Badgers. Wilson running away from Crick. Now gets back and takes off. 30-yard line, out of bounds. Badgers running back. And you have to wonder when Russell's going to find Nick Toon. Going deep for him right now, and Toon with a spectacular.
The ability to go up and high point the ball, and the hands and focus and concentrate.
Back near midfield. Play action. Wilson looking back to the left. Now tries to scramble out of trouble. Get back toward the line of scrimmage, and he will chuck it down, and a diving effort by beautiful fake toss. Wilson stands up, got a man open. Aberdeus diving catch, touch with the Wolfpack. Monty Ball slips out of the backfield. Russell wants to go downfield, and he's got Toon. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Nick Toon broke free, and Russell
up to line of scrimmage in man-to-man. Little move to the outside, positions himself perfectly to go back to the middle. And I'll tell you what you couldn't see there. The ball was thrown in the air before he made that little cut to the outside to get the...
On a play action, Russell Wilson's rolling 5 end zone. Touchdown, Badgers. close the borders of the state, get the state to rally around the team, and the rest is history. And Wilson will get the first down and more.
It's like this is a break from the party, the game.
2nd and 8. Busts off a would-be tackle. 1 block away from a touchdown. That's his 4th touchdown of the night. Money ball. And the two teams pour onto the field.
England Patriot. This year it'll be Corey Clement sharing the load with Gordon. And they handed it off on the fly sweep to Reggie Love, and Love is in the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin, 45 yards. Rafael Galeanone, his first kick as a Wisconsin Badger, true freshman from Brazil. It's a PAT that's up and good. Terrific start for Wisconsin. Reggie Love, his first career touchdown, having a 76-yard drive.
2nd down and 7. Barrett sprints out of the pocket, squares his shoulders, throws, picked off, touchdown, Van Ginkel!
Barrett thought he was going to get it over his head, but he's right there. He throws it right into his face. Van Ginkel keeps his balance, and he finds the end zone. What an incredible play.
Capital One Orange Bowl here in Miami. 14-3, the Hurricanes lead, and looking for more. Ball is batted up and caught. Andrew Van Ginkel comes up with a turnover. That's exactly what the Badgers needed on the first play of the 2nd quarter. There won't be a turnover chain on the Wisconsin side.
Malik Rozier is trying to slip this ball to Braxton Berrios on a wide receiver screen. You're going to see him come right into your screen. This is just great athleticism from Andrew Van Ginkel. He did the same thing in the Big Ten championship game to J.T. Barrett and returned it for a touchdown. He forced a...
Peters took a big hit in the backfield as he was trying to get this ball down the sideline, and it was number 17,
Van Ginkel.
Andrew Van Ginkel, who came around, looped around, and kind of drove him down into the ground, into that turf on his left shoulder.
Down in 3, looking to hang on to the ball in possession. Orton dials up his own number again. Orton put it on the ground. It's still live. Wisconsin ball starts. What a turnaround. A cataclysmic turn of events. Touchdown Badgers starts.
Mark, obviously, we're going to look at this again. Obviously, it's reviewable, and that's why we have instant replay in the Big Ten. Let's go ahead and look at it right away. He comes out on a naked boot. Great call. Put the ball away, though, Kyle. Put the ball away right there. He puts the ball in the wrong hand.
It was loose.
That ball was loose.
That's a fumble.
And Mark, he had the football in the wrong hand. That ball should be out here. That's out. That's a fumble, Mark.
Robert Brooks made the big hit on Orton. Starks was there to pick it up, and he had a convoy of blockers. Davis almost got.
Somebody suggested, a cheese plate or something. Not as cool as a turnover chain. 3rd down and 7. Ibrahim is in to get a chip. Trying to go back shoulder throw, and it's
Great location on this throw and just outstanding concentration from Danny Davis. That's offense to Miami.
Manny Diaz said, we've got a TFL defense. Tackle for loss. Here's Ramish again out of the backfield. Out of the foot next year. Not going to leave early for the NFL. That is good news around these parts. 2nd and 8. 12th play of the drive. Hornets work the fake. And the throw, back shoulder, it's A.J. Wisconsin's been great on third down, but this is 3rd and 11. That's a different kind of category. Instant pressure on Hornibrook. Gets the ball away and complete to Kendrick Pryor.
Back will give you. He knows he's got pressure from the right. Just buy yourself enough time, shuffle a little bit, anticipate that throw. They get a. That is not normal for Mark Richt and the new ruler. He come out and argue anything on the field. They're going to call that.
One more and he'll be ejected from the game. Hornibrook back to the end zone. It's caught by.
And Alex Hornibrook right here. A lot of crossers in the middle of the field. Right there. 2 guys. That is not easy to do.
Protection was really good there as well. Taylor over 100 yards receiving. Hornibrook wants some more. And there is Troy Fumagalli. Underclass. Again, if Fumagalli can laugh about it, why can't we?
Absolutely.
Tremendous receiver for these Badgers. 2nd and 9. Again across the middle. Fumagalli's got his 2nd grab. 1st down and goal. Wisconsin looking to add to that 3-point lead. Hornibrook will drop it across and find Fumagalli. Winds up being a short.
They love play action to the fullback. He's lined up down here.
Hornibrook looking the other way, able to complete for the top.
Been all that they've done here inside the red zone to throw the fade. This is, as you mentioned, the 3rd time for
Spielman and Lindsay to the top of your screen. The swing pass to Ozigbo, and it's intercepted off the deflection. Chris Orr down the sidelines. Chris Orr is going to take it all the way for the touchdown. Dooley with the tip, Orr with the return, and a shocked crowd in Lincoln as the Badgers strike first.
This just bounced right off his head. Kevin, you and I have been talking about Chris Orr since we got here on campus. I played with his dad. He's a guy who has great football instincts. And one of the things you always notice about Chris, he's always around the ball. The ball finds him. And that time it found him to the Super Bowl.
Now the Badgers with all 3 timeouts starting from the 25. Taylor with the carry. Taylor with running room. And Jonathan Taylor breaks into the clear. Taylor down the sideline. He's going to dance in with the answer.
How good is that? Jonathan Taylor. This is what we were talking about. First of all, poor job. There's a missed tackle there. But nice job with Taylor. He's faster than you think. He's more elusive than you think. And he's more powerful than you think. He's got the whole package. He came in.
Blue
that blocked extra point. In the second quarter, off the play action, Tolzien, Brady Ewing, 7-yard score. The Badgers take the lead to the third quarter. Fellows wearing white are threatening. It's John Clay, handoff, stuffed by the Iowa defense, which means it's a 4th and 1. Coach Bielema, we're going for it. We're giving it to our guy Clay once again, right up the middle, pushes through, gets the first down, then hits the end zone. Badgers take the lead 17-13. Then Brett and the Hawkeyes are up 20-17. Late in the third, Clay gets it again right up the middle and just bowls through a 17-yard pickup. He had 91 yards on the ground on the day. Badgers have a 1st and 10. It's a 1st and goal here. Guess who? It's Clay. Badgers are up 24-20. Now it's 4th down for Wisconsin. They have to punt. Bad news. No, sir. They're faking the punt from in their own half of the field. Brad Norton runs up for a 17-yard gain. Bielema loves his call. It's a 1st down. Guess what? Another 4th down later in the drive. They're going for it again. Tolzien, Monty Ball, 1st down Badgers. 4 plays later, more from Ball. He takes the handoff, plows his way to the end zone, and look what happens at the very end. He reaches over for the score. It's a 15-play, 80-yard drive with 2 4th down conversions, and as you see, his knee was not down. It just gets in.
1st and 10, Wisconsin. Joel Stabby, play action pass. Going deep, and has a man open. Abradaris, touchdown, Wisconsin. They hand it off to Gordon. He may go. Ibrahim Campbell has the angle. Touchdown. Stabby after the play fake. Throws, caught. Touchdown, Derek Watt.
That's what I've watched on film. They'll get it together. Fitz will get them going.
Look out. Bo Allen plants Simeon with the 7th sack for Wisconsin.
And USC's done a great job of doing that this year.
Kessler, pressure coming in, ripped down by Sitchy. And then started against Stanford. Rogers is back now at center. 2nd and a quarter of the field. It's Sitchy again. Down goes Kessler again.
Confusion up front is reigning for USC.
3rd down and 31. Sitchy penetrating again. And down goes Kessler again. Jack Sitchy doing it all on this drive for the Badger D. Let's take a look at our keys to the game tonight as we get set for the start of the second quarter. They're brought to you by Franklin American Mortgage. Maximizing the speed advantage, Kelly, something that USC needs to do tonight with their athletes.
And then they have to protect their quarterback Kessler as well. And then Wisconsin, they have to try to double Smith-Schuster as much as they can. And we talked about it. Wisconsin has to win the one-on-one matchups.
Joel Stabby looking for Robert. Wheel right. Did he hold that in? What an incredible catch. One-handed by Wheelwright. His first game back since a broken fibula on October 24th.
Yeah, 4 games out and not very rusty. The one-handed catch goes up with that right mid and comes down with it. Isaiah Langley, the true freshman, on the coverage, but Wheelwright has to be a good number 2 receiver to offset the production of Alex Erickson. We've already seen him in that first quarter.
Where today Nebraska and Wisconsin square off in a battle for control of their own destiny in the Big Ten's West Division in a showdown of 2 of the best running backs in the country.
The success that they've had with Stabby at the helm. Melvin Gordon gets outside. Delivers a stiff arm to Corey Cooper, but couldn't stay in bounds. Got additional yardage after the stiff arm, and they'll mark him out at the Nebraska 28. A 42-yard run for Gordon.
Understanding where the hole's going to be, the patience that we talked about right there, setting up his block, then a 0 to 60 acceleration, plus the power and stiff arm. Nobody uses stiff arm better than number 25, Melvin Gordon, in all of college football.
Joel Stabby apparently all right after he got belted while throwing for a first down. He hands it off to Melvin Gordon, who turns the corner. Second time, he's gone loose. He went right over Corey Cooper and all the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And he's off to the races. Todd?
I know you're a little frustrated with the attempted tackle or lack thereof, but Melvin Gordon, what makes him special?
These teams did practice outdoors in the cold during the week. Melvin Gordon bounced off the pile, then went away from Josh Mitchell. Here he goes. Nate Gary able to get him down to the open field at the 17-yard line.
Well, they felt like they can get a one-on-one matchup with Mitchell, number 5. They'll win that battle. And Melvin Gordon shows you his shake right here. Nate Gary does a good job of buying time, allowing the guys to pursue. 2 pretty good ones here today.
Melvin Gordon really helping his Heisman candidacy as he goes off to the races again.
And if I was a gambling man, I'm betting on 25 red. Look at Gary, untouched. His feet get stuck. You cannot break down against fast backs. You got to run through the target. If you break down, a person that accelerates with a shake like that will put you on his highlight film.
He can do that.
And that's why they decided to go with it. But in the future, as Gordon gets a jet sweep.
And here he comes down the sideline, trying to prove to Chris Spielman he can break away, and he's run down by Nate Gary at the 1-yard line. 43-yard run. Will he score the touchdown? You bet he will. And now you start to look at the school record, which is 339 yards. Melvin Gordon. Here he goes again. Melvin Gordon. Run down inside the 10-yard line. Again, Nate Gary charged with trying to prevent the touchdown.
Well, you're watching total physical domination by the offensive line in number 34 Watt. When you can run up the middle or a basic handoff of a 2-back system and not get touched until you get to the 2-yard line, that's physical domination by the Wisconsin offensive line. And right there you saw just the ability where he gets run down from behind. And that's the only knock that I have against Melvin Gordon. The only knock. Everything else is great.
68-yard run, and that's the single game Wisconsin record. 363 yards rushing for Gordon, and add to it, and add a touchdown. .369 breaks Ron Dane's record by 30 yards. It's the 4th in the quarter. We'll see 2:38 at the half. Gordon again, inside the 5. Touchdown! What a performance by Melvin Gordon.
The burst and the acceleration. Right there, the vision, the cutback. Nobody can get an angle on him because his 0 to 60 acceleration is unmatched in a college game. And he just runs through arm tackles like they're not even there. Speaks for itself.
In December, Dane traveled to New York, where all indications pointed to his being Wisconsin's first Heisman Trophy winner since Alan Amici in 1954.
Once they called the name, I was just like, I didn't even know what to do. I didn't know to go up there, to run, to holler. I went to Coach. Coach gave me a big hug, and he was like, I'll take 3 deep breaths, and he'll be ready to go. So I get up there, I'm like, yeah, what up, Coach? You know, I get up there, I'm already getting ready to cry. I'm like, oh, I know all my teammates watching, I can't cry. So I was like, I took about 3 deep breaths, and then I was like, all right, my tears went away. I'm like, all right, well, let me go ahead and get this out the way before I do cry. Because they was like, man, you better not be up there crying. My offensive lineman told me that, so I just got away from that. And it was just a great feeling.
That was an emotional time, very emotional. I know for him, for myself, for everyone in our program. Our whole team watched it up in the press box because they all felt that they had a piece of it.
The Great Dane put the exclamation point on his college career with 200 more yards of rushing in Wisconsin's 17-9 victory over Stanford in the Rose Bowl. The first time in history the same Big Ten team had won back-to-back Rose Bowl.
Need 6 yards, need to reach the 30-yard line for a first down. Buckeyes show blitz. Slavy in the middle. Fires for it. Abradaris. Great catch by Abradaris. Touchdown, Badgers. Oh, what a grab under pressure.
On third down, they want to go to number 4. It's a wheel route, and look who he's going up against. Bradley Roby, and he's locked up. He doesn't get much separation. That ball was perfectly thrown by Stavi.
But they would like to do it near the end of the first half. Play action. Stavi rolls. Got a man open. Abradaris goes up in the air for another catch. Pair of the best hands in the Big Ten, folks, right there.
They continue to go with their 2 tight end look. It puts Bradley Roby out there by himself to double move out and up. Roby has his eyes in the backfield. He gets lost. Amazing adjustment by Abradaris. He was beat. Ball's underthrown. This is why he's one of the best. Outstanding.
Saying to his teammates, touchdowns, not field goals. And they cross that 20-yard line. Ball. This time, no doubt. Touchdown.
It's an offense. Said it before, I'll say it again. They don't pull any punches. They just say, we're running power right at you. And then they go.
Game. Ball again. Off right tackle. Touchdown. Touchdown total in a season in the history of major college football.
Look at how this scrum is moving.
Receiving game of the season. 93 yards receiving. And balls into the end.
Watch this. Right here. Stick your foot in. Boom. That is nice. That is really well.
Plus for the 4th game in a row. And for the 8th time in 12 games this year. Here he comes again, and it's his 4th touchdown. An 18 on a 45-yard 3-play drive. He did all the work.
He got some help from his friends, too. Look at Ewing on Suke. Everybody.
Jim Sorgi was our starting quarterback. Jim was piled up.
Right there. That's Reynolds, who was just trying to choke him.
Jim couldn't talk. We had to take him out of the game.
The backup quarterback has got to be the guy for Wisconsin. Barry Alvarez, Brian White, the offensive coordinator, got to turn him loose here.
We had no choice.
Buckeyes showing blitz. Here they come. Shabert back to throw. Steps up. Now throws it deep. Right side for Evans. Got it. 50. Right side 40. 30. 20. 10. 5. Touchdown Wisconsin.
The good call was Matt didn't have an overly strong arm. So to throw an out cut with a corner playing as tough as he was on Lee would have been tough to get the ball in there. So it was a perfect call, the perfect route, and Matt gives him a nice soft throw that he can run under, takes it 80 yards for the winning score. End the ball game.
The Badgers of Wisconsin have pulled the upset over the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Well, tonight, our player of the game, it is Matt Schaubert. No surprise, 2 of 3, 104 yards and a touchdown.
And we begin the final drive up in Madison, Nebraska. Wisconsin, Nebraska bringing out the jersey of Sam Foltz, his good friend, Raphael Gaglianone, there to join them in their game day ritual. Early first quarter, on play action, it's Alex Hornibrook to Troy Fumagalli, 30 yards to the Nebraska 21. Ties Fumagali's longest catch of the season and sets up on the ensuing play. Bradrick Shaw up the middle, 21 yards. Shaw's second touchdown of the next Nebraska possession. Tommy Armstrong already throwing 1 pick in this game. Let's make it 2. Tipped by Alec James, Dakota Dixon. The INT. Wisconsin turns it into a field goal. Badgers lead 10-7 at the half. Opening possession of the third quarter, Wisconsin chews up nearly 7 minutes. Great play fake by Hornibrook. Floats it perfectly to Robert Wheelwright. Wheelwright's first score of the year. Wisconsin Randall to be decided in OT. First possession for Wisconsin. The star of this one, Dare Ogunbowale.
Incomplete. Stanley Morgan, Dakota Dixon, and the ball hits the turf. TJ Watt got enough pressure to affect this throw by Tommy Armstrong. Ideally, you want to throw this ball over the outside shoulder. Here's Watt.
he's going to get enough pressure that Armstrong's throw stays to the inside, and that enables the safety, Dakota Dixon, to come over and make a play. If it's to the outside shoulder, I don't know if the safety can make that play. Inside, Dixon, a huge play for the Badgers.
Tennessee took over full time. Second down and 5. Clement now outside with a burst of speed. Down the sideline. Clement needs one block. Can he get it? Clement! When you're the outside player on defense, you've got to keep your outside arm free. That doesn't happen for Grant Haley, the junior. He got
and 1. Oh, bad snap. McSorley hustling. Can he hold on? Loose. Picked up. Wisconsin. Conley. Touchdown, Badgers.
way too high, a little bit off to the right, and he wasn't able to get that bounce. Just hopped back and under him, and Conley was right there. Look at the effort here. They get to McSorley. Conley's right there, gets the fortunate bounce, and then
standing next to Martinez. From the 25, out of the gun. Martinez will throw on first down. Up and down! Up the sideline! Touchdown, Badgers! Cromartie! Fake the ball to Rex Burkhead. One-on-one. Kenny Bell trying to win against Marcus Cromartie. And the ball is on target, but I think Bell got a little off balance and was slipping as he stood up, as he reached for the football. They stay in the Wildcat. James White, the orchestrator. Straight ahead, now outside. Touchdown! There, watch Nebraska's defense trying to get lined up and organized. Are they set and ready? And then the vision of White to bounce it outside. Now, Bo Pelini was upset because he thinks he saw a hold on the play, and they didn't receive it. White now back in the Wildcat. Straight ahead. Touchdown, Badgers. The reasoning though. And White running. White trying to break it. And finally tripped up at the nation. James White. He'll throw it! Touchdown! Championship. First down. White. Uh-oh, watch out. Watch out. Watch out. See you later.
62-17.
Again, well blocked. Look at that. He was able to see the vision. The blocking took it to one side. He ran all the way back against the grain, and once he got into the...
And McBroom is tackling that, gives the Badgers a chance to make a game of it here in the first half. And here comes Davis, running quickly in end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Could have been a game saver. That bad snap on the punt, folks. Could have been a game saver. Davis, the running back alongside Bollinger. Going to throw under pressure. Open man to Evans. And he's got it at the 40 with the Bollinger's left. Buck show blitz again. They come. Here's Davis. Can't make the tackle. Grant falls on it. And Davis for the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers. You can smell it coming a mile away. 42 yards for the score. The same blitz back to back. 4 to go in regulation. Play fake Davis. Bollinger looking for the deep man. Got him wide open. First down at the 35-yard line. Lee Evans, who set up the tying field. Drilled it. Badgers lead. 20 unanswered points. Stop the clock now with
that's basically the game. Game over.
Well, Barry had figured it out on that side along with his staff. He'd had a tough one against Northwestern trying to kill the clock once, but not here today. What a job by the Wisconsin Badgers.
A sea of red in Orlando, no matter which team you're cheering for. Welcome to ESPN's presentation of Capital One Bowl, featuring the Badgers of Wisconsin from the Big Ten and the Arkansas Razorback. Quarter, but threatening at the Arkansas 22. Stocko gonna loft it to the corner. He's got a man. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Paul Hubbard.
And the other people, I don't know who they are.
Third down and 5. You got Lawrence Welk over here, and you got here's Stocko to throw, and Hubbard goes up and gets it. Wow, what a catch! Second big
one. Man coverage, everybody up near the line of scrimmage.
Stocko, quick drop, throws to the end zone. Beckham got it. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Look at this guy. Watch this guy's getting. Look at this punter.
Gotta put it right.
And then he kicks it about 30 yards.
Did you do that back in the day?
Yeah. Okay. I was so tired by the time I got back in. I didn't just leave me alone.
You probably did something twice as silly as that.
Never.
Skinner to punt. Oh, and he got it blocked. He lined it up wrong, but Wisconsin had it lined up beautifully. Ben Strickland. Casey Dick, nice play fake, wanted to go for the home run, and now he's being pressured, and down he goes. First sack of the day by Wisconsin, and boy, was it a big one by Chapman.
Near last in the conference in takeaways this year, though.
Second down and 9, John Stocko over the middle's got his man's. Beckham, first down and then some. Spinning his way inside the 35, and Beckham's all the way down to the 31-yard line. Wisconsin's got people 60 yards deep in coverage. Here comes the ball from Casey Dick. The jump ball and batted down by Zach Hampton, who had an interception earlier. And there's a happy rookie coach. The Wisconsin Badgers survive the comeback by Arkansas, and Brett gets a bat. Winning his team now in school history, 12-1 for Wisconsin.
Injured his last play of last week as Taylor slips through an opening, and Taylor into the secondary. Jonathan Taylor, can he take it the distance? He can! Touchdown, Badgers! '67-yard touchdown run for Jonathan Taylor, and those numbers are climbing, trying to become the first true freshman in FBS history to get to 1,000 yards in 6 games. I'd say this is a pretty good start.
Okay, so everybody's nice and tight to line of scrimmage, and so that's just a nice picture of running to nothing. So what you're running is to where no one else is. But what you don't see there is from the back end, everything's nice and tight, and they're down in close to the line of scrimmage. So what happens, Kevin, is your angles get all messed up. So you got to be tight right away. You have one guy at the back, you have one shot, and they do a nice job of getting a block on that. That's Danny Davis does a great job of getting to the safety.
showing pressure again. Not making any bones about it. Here they come. 6, and it's intercepted. Natrell Jamerson turns the corner. Stays in bounds. Inside the pylon. That's a Wisconsin touchdown. A pick 6 for Natrell Jamerson.
Yeah, kind of like that Rex Ryan tree that Jim Leonard comes from, mixed in with some good old Wisconsin roots. And not going to apologize about using that pressure and hitting. And then watch my guy Jamerson here. Watch his eyes. He is reading one guy. He is reading that quarterback. Look at it. He's reading him. He is wishing that ball comes his way. He is hoping it comes his way. And then the special athleticism to finish down the sidelines.
UCLA's in Tuscaloosa. USC has won over San Jose on the opening weekend of the Pac-10. This is Anthony Davis. He's gone. They will not catch him, and Wisconsin's back in the lead. 69 yards. Anthony Davis. A year ago, there were 3 big plays in the ball game by Michael Bennett. He ran for 278 yards in the ball game, and he beat Oregon on those 3 runs.
It looked like Oregon was guessing. Everybody went right. The hole opened up on the left side of the defense, the right for Davis. And once he popped the safeties, it cheated up and nobody was home. It was a foot race then, and you know he's going to win that. That's where a young defense and an aggressive defensive coordinator who have done an outstanding job today just guessed and guessed wrong, and Davis made them pay.
Mike Allen for the point, slams it through.
Point after is good by Allen.
2 plays, 15 seconds, touchdown, and Wisconsin back to the lead by a score of 21-17 over Oregon.
It was a great offensive call by Brad Childress to run the draw play.
Give it to Fletcher. Fletcher boxed into the backfield. He directs the tackle. Fletcher to the 10. Fletcher to the 5. Fletcher, touchdown, Wisconsin! Terrell Fletcher breaks the heart of the Michigan Wolverines.
Leading 13-10 late in the fourth quarter, the Badgers defense needed one final 4th down stop to wrap up their first win over the Wolverines since 1981.
Pressure is on you, boys. One tackler come over the middle. Spot. Will they get the first down? No! They drive him backwards at the 21-yard line. Badger football.
That 4th down stop just epitomizes our entire defense that year. Once I realized that he was short of the sticks, I mean, it just felt unbelievable.
Double to a knee. The Badgers to 7-1. Badgers have won again, beating the Wolverines 13-10.
A very deep defensive set for the Badgers. 3 safeties go back inside the 10-yard line.
I said Nick Toon, but they put Jared Abbrederis back there instead.
3-man rush. Cousins on the last play of regulation chucks it to the end zone. Caught. Michigan State's caught
it. The Badgers and the Spartans, the rematch for the Big Ten Championship. Of the Year award. 5 carries, 53 yards so far. James White comes in. Out of the offset eye. Play action. Wilson over the middle and caught. Nick Toon. Play action pass on 1st down, and Wilson delivers. But look at Toon use his body up in front of 31, Darquez Denard, and makes the call. In the backfield with Russell Wilson out of the gun. Here's Wilson looking over the middle, touchdown. How about this? Because it's to the right side of your screen. They're going to run everyone deep except for Duckworth, the receiver. They push him. He comes underneath. 72 yards for ball early. 3rd and 2 at the 41. Out of the offset eye. Here's the pitch. Ball wants to throw it. Wilson with the step. It's got it. Down the sideline. That's as nice a throw as a running back's going to have. Watch Ball. He's going to cake the pitch, and Wilson exit out the backside, but watch the throw. He throws to a spot, leading his quarterback, and hits it. Ewing and Ball, 2nd man throw. To the 25-yard line for a 1st down. And Wilson Breaks the tape, fires, wide open touchdown! Abradaris!
That goes on Johnny Adams, who was coming on the corner blitz, and see him reaching for Russell Wilson and gets his hand in the mask and pulls. And how about Wilson staying with the play and finding Abradaris downfield for the
Spartans. In their last game, he blocked the punt, which resulted in a touchdown. 2nd and goal at the 5. Here's a shovel pass. Touch. Big play for Russell Wilson. Wilson looking. Fires across the field. Oh, what a catch!
When I talked with Paul Chris, the offensive coordinator, and asked him about Jeff Duckworth, he gave me what I think is the
Keyshawn Martin had to fair catch the ball a number of times tonight. He gets it up. This one, more line drive, and a flag. Martin to the sideline. Martin dives. He goes down inside the 5, but a flag on the punt. Wow.
And it looks like they got to the punter. And if Wisconsin gets the ball back, Michigan State is out of timeouts.
Running into the kicker. Number 9, defense. A 5-yard penalty. The result, first down.
See, frankly, I'm a little surprised they came after it so hard, because and that's a nice.
Congratulations to the Wisconsin Badgers. The Badgers win 42-39 to win the inaugural Big Ten Conference Championship game.
They have to. Bevel runs away from pressure, got loose. A lot of green in front of him. It's touchdown. Bevel makes the big play for the Badgers.
Rutgers or against Rutgers last time out. Now a chance for Wisconsin to get a little bit of a field position, and they just might do that. Down the sideline, Jamerson, did he step out? Apparently not, and he's going to go! Wisconsin all the way downfield.
Martin is number 2 with 17 catches coming in on the year.
To go back to the point that Barry made, he gets big people. He knows where all the big people he needs are. They're right in the state of Wisconsin. Skilled people, that's the problem in recruiting. This ball goes to the outside, and on the way, it's Ron Dane. The big guy can travel. It's touchdown, Wisconsin.
Vacated the premises. 3rd and goal. Hornibrook, it's a throwback screen. Blockers in front. Touchdown. And it is Michael Dieter, the left tackle.
The end man on the line of scrimmage, 63. He fakes blocking. Quarterback's got.
Ball again. Ball for the end zone, and he's got the record. Monte Ball with the most touchdowns in Big Ten history.
And that is a Kodak moment, not only for Monte Ball, his offensive line, his team, but the whole program of Wisconsin.
Opportunity, and the long pass by Stocco. Bernstein again, big opening, has 5, has 10, hurdles a man, and he goes all the way to the 15-yard line. 17 yards on the carry.
That he threw the ball with. He just needs one GM to take a chance high in the first round.
There's Kenzel Doe on the return. Across the 25, and Doe! Past midfield! Breaks the tackle! Exactly what the Badgers need!
He's been the workhorse and come up with the big catches.
He's the guy that's got to make the play here.
4th down. They need to take it inside the 19 and a half to keep it alive. Blitz off the corner. Tight end picks it up. They go to the near side. Battle for it. First and goal at the 1-yard line. It's Darren Charles. First of all, run. They have a blitz from Colorado.
Back
to throw. Breeze to the right side, and it's intercepted by Jamar Fletcher. He might go to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Again, takes the snap. Pressure light. Kick is away, and Abradaris backpedaling. He'll have a chance. He'll catch to the 40. Running right. Has room to the 50. 45-40. 35-30. Abradaris 25 to the 20. Cuts inside. Slips a tackle to the 15. Weaving to the 10. Abradaris to the 5. Touchdown.
Gets it away. Intercepted by Jamar Fletcher. He's got a convoy.
Play action. Deep. Abradaris, touchdown. 29 yards on the scoring toss.
Joe is at his 10. Races up to the 18. To the 30. 50. Cuts back. Across the field. 30. 20. 10. Touchdown Badgers! 82 yards, Kenzel Doe.
He's got a shot
Gonna
that
get a lot
way.
of votes.
I'm thinking this week. That ball is picked off by Watt. Took it right out of the hands of Blau as he threw it. What a play! Jay Watt.
That's got to be you got to nominate the Sports Center top 10. I know his brother JJ's made that top 10 a few times, but the former the former tight end mentioned before, he was playing tight end before switching to outside backer. It looked like it stuck in his hands, but he actually tapped it.
I feel the master. I feel them. Y'all ready? They ready? Well, come on. Well, come on. Y'all ready? They ready? We ready? We ready?